We bring in professionals to do that. We pay them to do that. कदे तुसी अपने friend ने जो ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ present ਦਿੱਤੀ है, do you bring somebody else, a paid professional, to say thank you? You do? It's going to look pretty silly. When a principal gives you the honors awards, do you go and acknowledge that on the stage, or do you send somebody else? Somebody does something good for you, don't you write a letter of appreciation? ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਚੰਗਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਕਨੋਲੇਜ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ? ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਦਾਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਲਿਆ ਕੇ ਬੰਦੇ, there are kirtaniya that charging up to $3,500 a week, and we bring them to sing his praises. Is that good for us? Absolutely not. Gursikh di duty, it's every Gursikh's duty to do those things himself or herself. Kisse to nahi karauni. And that's exactly what we're doing when we're paying somebody to read Gurbani for us. It's utter nonsense. We needed to read that Gurbani ourselves. We needed to read that slowly. What's the rush trying to read in 48 hours? Are we dying? Well, we certainly don't behave like this one here when we plan other activities. But when it comes to Gurbani, we got to read in 48 hours. Just think about that fact. Rahat Maryada de vich vi, it's only when it's an emergency. Well, what is the emergency we have? We still pay the professionals to read in 48 hours. Our 6th code of conduct tells you you should read Gurbani every day. Allocate some time of your life every day. Har roz zindagi cho time kad ke ek do shabad padho, odi vichar karo, learn, analyze it, get the meaning, get the message, get the Guru's teachings, the preachings, the guidance. That's what's going to change your life. None of those stories, the unbelievable stories, we're not Guru di ko prashansa nahi kar rahe, ko sikhan di prashansa nahi kar rahe. We're not elevating them, we're bringing them down. Guru nu te Paramatma nu madari na banao. He's not a magician, he's not some sort of a performer. Okay? Guru Pasha ne sanu hukum de vich rehn lai kiya hai, aap hukum de vich rahe nahi. If you wanted to use those extraordinary powers, fir tatti tavi te baithਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਕੀ ਸੀ? ਪੰਚਮ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੂੰ ਤਤੀ ਤਵੀ ਤੇ ਬਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਕੀ ਸੀ? ਨੌਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੂੰ ਸੀਸ ਕਟਵਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਕੀ ਸੀ? Think about those concepts. But every day we're bombarded with those stories that has nothing to do with Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Bani's principle. And that is the difficult part a Gursikh has to get to. Once you understand the concepts of Gurbani, it'll give you that guidance, it'll give you those eyes to decipher what's right and what's wrong. Gavako Vidya Vikham Vichar. The difficult concepts of Gurbani you can understand, but you have to make that effort in your life. You have to invest your time, apna sama zindagi da launa paina. And if you don't, can you succeed in school? Can you succeed in business? Can you succeed in life without investing time and making the effort? You can't. Then how do you expect to succeed in religion, in your spiritual life, if you don't dedicate the time? Some people use their worldly knowledge in order to describe in detail very difficult concepts, and that's exactly, I mean, we're among those. We're sitting here, Gurbani de Siddhant labhan di koshish kar rahe hain. Guru Pasha ne bade saukhe likh dete. He's written in the simplest form, nothing difficult about it. Now, here's a beautiful concept. Gave ko saaj kare thamki. So what do we say? Rab le gaya. पानी च मर गई. पानी च जमना चेते नहीं आया, पानी च मरना चेते आ गया. Remember, दुनिया उदी खेड़ है, मौला खेड़ करे सब आम. This is a play he designed, and he loves to watch it. When you were small, when you were young, didn't you get the toys? Some of you get blocks, little soldiers. Then you design those little war scenes. You play with it. Well, just like those toys are to you, where those little toys were gone. Okay? Just think about it. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਿਡੌਣਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਖਿਡੌਣਾ ਟੁੱਟ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਰੋਂਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਖਿਡੌਣਾ ਗਵਾਚ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਰੋਂਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ. You get tired and then you change the whole set and the play. Sometimes you love playing with those Barbies, and then next thing you know is the Dora the Explorer, different styles, different colors, right? You remember that sort of thing? Just kidding, just kidding. But just think about it. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਖਿਡੌਣਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਖੇਡ ਕੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਸ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, He's designed this play. ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ tells us that. ਮੌਲਾ ਖੇਡ ਕਰੇ ਸਭਾ. ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਖੇਡ ਕਰਦਾ, ਜਦੋਂ ਜੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਸਮੇਟ ਦਿੰਦਾ. He folds his box whenever he feels like, he opens it up, face sided. Even science, like I said before, even science accepts the fact this creation at least goes back 15 billion years. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਬਣਾਇਆ, ਕਿੰਨੇ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਮੇਟਿਆ, ਹੈ ਕੋਈ ਪਤਾ? We don't. NASA, JPL guys, Jet Proportional Laboratories, Hubble telescope, they're taking measurements, they're telling you the space is expanding. We'll look at those things. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਨਾਲ ਹਲੇ ਵੀ ਸ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀ ਵੱਧ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਖਬਰਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਕੀ ਬਣਾਇਆ? ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ. We can't even reach there. ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਗੀ ਫਲਾਣਾ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗਿਆਨੀ ਬੈਠਾ. We talk about Mr. So-and-so being Brahma Gyani, Mr. So-and-so being Brahma Gyani. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੋ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਗੁੰਮਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਦਾ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. Just think about it. ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ Brahma Gyani. We have gone wrong, we have left the Guru. Okay? ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਪੱਲਾ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਧੱਕੇ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. But we need to come back. ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਘਰੇ ਵਾਪਸ ਆ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਹੱਥ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਫੇਰ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਲੋ ਭਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਚਲੋ. I give you the guidance. You don't have to worry about anything. And that's what happens. Saj, watch this. Jajenu, I put it in green. Saj ke, after creating gava ko, Saj kare danke. ਕਦੇ ਉਹ ਸ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਕਦੇ ਸਰੀਰ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਫਿਰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ. Sri Tan K Ashes Swa, and then he takes it back. Gaveko G Lai Firde. Okay, those were just going to quickly put those ones on because we got up to this point. It is very difficult sometimes to break the party into 2 or 3 lessons because if you don't understand the previous part, you will never get the second part. Okay? And this was more for grammatical point of view, so you could actually see the differences between different words. But we won't go into that one here right now. And then some of those ones, ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਸਰੀਰ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਹੁਣ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ. इस मन को कोई खोजो पाई, तन छूटे मन कहाँ समाए. गुरु जी कहते हैं भाई मन नूं लभो. Try to find your mind. Has ever any doctor cut open your body and found the mind in it? Certainly found that little mush up there, the gray matter, that's called brain.